The Mojave Road Trail extends some 130 miles across the Mojave Desert of Southern California from just west of the Colorado River to the Barstow area. We decided to explore much of this historic route with an Isuzu Axiom project vehicle from Sport Truck Connection Television and a Jeep Liberty project vehicle built by our friends at ARB 4x4 Accessories. ARB provided suspension modifications for both vehicles, so we thought they would make a perfect pair for a drive along the Mojave Road. The trail was first established by Indian residents to cross the vast expanse of the Mojave on trips from the Colorado River area toward the coastal regions. In the 1850s, settlers from the east began using the trail as a wagon road on their journey westward. The trail's alignment meanders across the desert, guided by the locations of water sources for those early travelers, and crosses a wide variety of elevation and terrain. The Mojave Road's days as a major travel route ended with the establishment of the railroads in the later 1800s and the development of other more direct trails and roads through the area. With the sparse population of the region and the rerouting of most travelers, the trail never developed into a major highway, and so the road itself and its surroundings remain much as they were in earlier times. That means the trip today is a fairly rugged undertaking, although it didn't present any sort of serious challenge to our modified vehicles. We had plenty of ground clearance for the rougher sections, and both the Jeep and Isuzu were narrow enough to traverse some of the more restrictive sections of the route without scraping too much paint. The winch and ARB air locker differentials that the Liberty was equipped with gave us plenty of confidence that we would be able to keep ourselves from getting hopelessly stuck in the remote area. But we never came close to having to call any of that serious equipment into play. Both vehicles comfortably and easily motored along the trail without incident, although we wouldn't likely have had such an easy time without the lifted, off-road-worthy suspension and tires that they were set up with. Along the way, in addition to the spectacular wide-open vistas of the desert landscape, mountains, and Joshua trees, there are also a number of man-made remnants to examine, both adjacent to the main route itself and along the many roads and trails that branch off in various directions. Extreme heat and dryness are what you should expect in summer, but in the winter, snow is often found in the higher elevations. At any time of the year, sudden heavy rains can lead to flash flooding and severe washouts of roads and trails, so keeping an eye on desert weather conditions is a must. Fort Paiute was one of the many forts established to protect early travelers along the road, and at one time 18 soldiers called these crumbling remains home. Abandoned ranches and mining sites dot the landscape throughout the area and offer a glimpse at how difficult a place this desert must have been to live in or even cross not so long ago. The Mojave Road mailbox offers a place for today's travelers to log their passage and read the messages of others who have come this way before. Today, most of the area is within the Mojave National Preserve and is protected against much in the way of future development. So the Mojave Road Trail should remain a great window on the history of the desert for those willing to get out there and travel it. Remember, though, that you'll need a vehicle capable of traversing the rough terrain and the driving skills necessary to safely overcome the obstacles. You'll also need to be prepared for the rugged, isolated conditions.